Hello there and welcome back to Kingdoms. I hope you enjoyed the introductory video. And that for the rest of the series, I'm basically a let's play. In as far as you can, I'm going to be restarting villages quite often because of these updates do make quite a difference, and it's the best way to make sure your game, the game you're playing, stays up to date. So as before, got the same settings. Now, I waited at the end of I was having problems last time. I didn't get any settlers, and I waited. Still did not get any settlers after a few days. I've never had it that bad before. I've had a number of settlers, but never quite that bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you. Oh, by the way, there's an editor here. I don't know what it is. You can edit worlds or something. Okay. Generate new world. I'm going to make a new world and show you how you can fix the problem of not enough settlers in your village. It's quite easy to do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my day duration to 60 minutes. That's not going to help with the settlers. It's me telling you that is what I'm going to do, because then I get at least 30 minutes of daytime. After when I build a bed, I'll be able to sleep all night, so no problem. NPCs, this is part. Okay, so to fix the village problem, settlers problem, number of settlers, set your settlers to 100. Okay, that might seem the opposite of what you might want to do. You might think, well, just set them to 3,000, I'll be fine. Unfortunately, you won't. There's never a guarantee that you're going to get more settlers just because there are 3,000 to start with. What you will find is every other village is always bigger than yours. So the best thing to do, just set your slider all the way down to 100 NPCs on the map. And I'm gonna give my world, YouTube will say 0, 1, I don't know. So 100 settlers and next. Give myself a name, which let me think. Thord, that's quite a good one. And choose, as before, we have to have scholar, we have to have worker, we have to have taskmaster. Now I'd be able to. You have to assign 3 to start, but with scholar, a worker, and taskmaster, you can establish a settlement. Without it, you can't. Just to show you. Okay, worker, you can build houses. Okay, and scholar, it doesn't actually tell you what that does, but what's this one do? Still doesn't tell you. Oh, it's experience. You level up quicker. I don't know why, but somebody decided you needed that. Taskmaster, you can build more complex houses, so you'll be able to build what you need to start your settlement. So let's see. And remember, there are 100 NPCs on your map. So you probably won't see anybody else. And there's no bears in. I think I started here last time, or earlier today, I should say. Now, where do we want to build? Not here. We're top of the hill. Let's look at where we are on the map. I wonder where we are. That lake. If we could get a place by that lake, it would be rather nice. So let's run down the hill. And we don't want to be so close that there's no trees on the other side, but we want trees. We just don't want. If I can get over there, look. What's over there? I want very flat. I don't want a bit flat. So you've even got mountains here. I think they're in the middle of the island. Let's run over here and show you. As you can tell already, I'm not in a hurry. Don't need to. Not with this is fixed. So yes, mountains, and they look very nice. So the map is always the same. I don't know if you care, but it's not a random map. The only random thing is the number of settlers. Or not random. Even that is not random, is it? So look, we're going to get nowhere. Look at all this. It's hills everywhere. So I'm going to be walking around looking for a place I would like to live. Oh, there we are. I'm pointing at a bush. Notice how well you can see the bush. And if I just click there, I've picked a wild berry. I'll get a few points and something to eat. If I eat, well, I have to eat or I will die. No big surprise there. You don't need a lot of berries, but you do need some. Right, so let's speed this up while I go and try and find somewhere. I'll save it a moment. I'm going to speed this up while I decide where I'm going to build my settlement. Okay. Good. Well, this looks okay. I'm looking at the map. Look, I think we're far enough away. And so let's make a little settlement. Oh, just me. I forgot to click on build. So you can rotate the things like that. So click, and we'll call this Ferrandal. Yeah, Farandal. What about Ferrandal? Do build done. And you need one of these. I'm not sure why, but you do. To get settlers coming in, that is. Now I'm going to build some houses. Personally, where's the one I like? Don't like that one very much. That's the one I like, I think. Where's it? That one needs a lot of wood. If I click on that and build, there we are. So I want to see, what does it look like? Not great, but it'll do. I want a nice house for me. That's the truth. That's the thing. So I'm sort of there. It's gone from red to sort of normal, and there we are. And if I walk up to it, it will say owner is nobody, i.e. me, and that it needs 20 pieces of wood. It was also in the sort of journal thing as well. You have to build a certain distance away from this thing. So I'm going to go off now, and I'm going to let me equip my axe and that thing. I'll give. How's my food? 4. That's okay. So Now, I want to give my settlers plenty of room to cut wood. Okay, so I'm going to wander off into here. Let's save. There. So I'm going to go a distance away, and I'm going to cut down. How many is it I need? 15 or 20? It's that one, wasn't it? 20 wood. So I'm going to cut down 20 wood, which will take ages. So I'll do that, and I'll do the first one with you, actually. So all you do, you walk. It won't let me cut that. Ah, there we are. Right. I had to look away and back. But anyway, you look around for bears. It's getting dark, so maybe never mind. And left click. I do hope you can hear me. What you can see is the blue thing in the circle, inside the circle, is getting bigger. There we go. Timber! There it goes. So I've cut down the tree. You can ignore the tree. I've got 1 wood for that. Let me see. I need 20, don't I? I'm not going to be forever. This is not going to be so as fast as I would like. And you can see that they kind of roll down the hill and stuff. If they fall on you, it doesn't hurt. I'm just checking for bears. That blue circle, if I let it go, I'll go back to the beginning. Just that's all I wanted to show you. So I'm going to be cutting down trees, which you do by cutting down the stump of the tree. This thing. And I will see you shortly. I'll just cut this bit out because there's really nothing happening. Okay. Welcome back. So, it's actually dawn. The sun is just coming up. Something's happened. What's happened to my mouse? Oh, we'll see when we get outside. Now, as you can see, I'm in my little house. I built a house, and very nice it looks. With a bed, which I can click on the bed if I want to and sleep. Till dawn, the middle of the day, sunset, or I don't know, middle of the night, I suppose. So I'm in here, and I built it's got an upstairs because, well, first or second floor, depending on which country you're from. But I did that. I'm trying to make it more difficult for the bears to find me. They can walk through walls, apparently. It's just part of the game at the moment. I cannot. They can walk. I can walk through the door. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more difficult for them to get in. Right. Now, I can. Well, as you can see, I push the door open. There's a bear in front of me. And that's okay. Now, one thing, I don't know how well you can see this. Let me just get the torch out. There are 2 doors. Something weird has happened here. Okay. Which direction is that bear going? Not sure. Oh, let me see if I'm hungry. Yeah, look, I'm hungry. Let's have some berries. There we go. I cut down 2 trees. I didn't need all of them. As you can see, I've still got plenty of wood left from the second one. Takes a while to cut a tree down, but not a lot happens in the game. Yeah, he's walking away. Now, if I go back here. Oh my! Click on that. Settlers 4. My goodness. I'll right click and look. Find a suitable place for Adil's house and Burger's house. That's amazing. Here he is. It's one of my settlers. Look. Yeah. Well. What to do with a settler? Oh look, somebody's building a house there. Look. Can you see? Look, he's actually building a house, this one. If I walk up to it, I can see it's Geslinger. I've got some wood, so I'll just click on it a few times. There we go. I'll give him that, and then it'll get built a bit quicker. Here's my house. Come and have a look. Is that cool or what? I can't see, can you? Middle of the day. Okay. Now, Have I got two windows? No, I've got two doors. Two doors. I think there's something you can do about that, but let me try it. Because if there isn't, it's well, you know, really bad. So I'm just saving the game. Took a while. I don't know why. Seems a bit slower since the update, I think. So, okay, there we are. Two doors. Now, if I load just well, restores you to save game. No big surprise there. Okay, and we've still got two doors, I think. Yeah, still got two doors. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to exit the game. I don't know what's happened. My frame rates have really dropped. But, oh, you can see my recording software going now. So I've stopped it. I'll start it again. And let's see what happens. I know this isn't actually part of getting lots of settlers, or getting village, not necessarily lots, but getting at least some settlers to come and live in your village. So I'm going to load a world. There it is. I've only got one. So there we are. And just wait for a moment. Doesn't normally take very long. You get this thing where you're looking at the water and then you kind of seem to fall down on the ground. And we've still got two doors. Oh, heck. Okay, well, there you are. That's what happens in alpha. You get two doors. You can't knock the house down, so we're stuck with two doors now. Let's see what happens. Maybe with time, things will sort themselves out. So we've got some settlers. Still only got 4. And we've got two... Yeah, we have. We've got 2 wells as well, which is unfortunate. Well, okay. Maybe I'll start again. Interesting. Okay. And a bear is coming. Run away! So after that rather bugged world, I've created a second world, a new world, which this time still has 100 NPCs, but of course will be in a little bit of a different place. Okay, so it is there, and as you can see, right now I'm in the documents or my documents folder, depending on your version of Windows. Then the kingdoms folder, and then within there you'll have one folder for every saved game. So just look for the name of your saved game. I called mine that, GMND something. Double click to go in there. There's only one file. It's called save. So it's pretty easy to find. Right click on it or double click and open with and select. I recommend Notepad. I actually use what's it called, Notepad++, which is a freeware thing, but you can use Notepad. Nothing wrong with doing that. So, and I'll do that because I know everybody has Notepad. So it takes about 30 seconds, something like that, for the thing to load. By the way, that bugged save game was about 150, 140 megabytes of save game. And this one, it's about, what is it, 39.6 megabytes of save game. So I don't know what was going on with the other one. It seemed to be creating a new house every so often. So I actually had, what you saw me in was actually 3 houses, not 1, all in the same location. Okay, anyway. So here we are, and the first entry at the top of the file is 100. That is the number of citizens or NPCs that you decided you wanted in the game, or I did. So I'm going to change that. I'll make it, I don't know, 1,700 is a good one. So delete that and put in 17. And again, it's 30 seconds to open, or a while to open. And again, it will take a short time for this thing to so that I've replaced number 100 with 1,700. I hope that should be enough There we are. That should get us about. You just save the thing. File save. Don't not save as or nothing fancy. Close it. You close that if you want to, and into the game anyway. So everything is exactly the same as it was before. But let's see what's happened now. We've got a lot more settlers. Now the second one I created, it had 3 or 4 people in it. So let's see what happens now if I load this. And the usual thing, looking down at water before you see. And we've still, as you can see, got nobody here because we have to wait for them to arrive. So I'm going to pop back in here. Okay. And I will sleep until morning. Doesn't matter if you don't want to sleep, just keep playing. They will arrive. So that took a while, didn't it? Now I'll sleep again. I'll get to midday because it just occurred to me early in the morning it is very dark, and have some berries to eat because I'm hungry. There we are. Very happy person now. And look, so we've gone from actually had almost nobody in here, and look at them all. There's loads of them. So there's the well I placed, and the notice board. One well, one notice board. I think it might be when you fast forward the game. Not terribly sure. Okay, let's have a click on here, and we've only got 20. We've got 20 settlers. I was expecting a lot more than that. With the last another one I did, I got about 50. So you can actually edit that again if you want to, or you can. I created it first with 100 and then edited that to 1,700. Just play with those numbers a bit, the start number and the finish number, and you'll find you'll get different numbers of settlers, and keep doing it until you've got whatever you want. I think 50 is a little bit difficult to manage. If you do get that high, you'll find when it says go and find this one person in your settlement, that it's pretty much impossible to do because well, you can imagine you just keep running around to them. And okay, there's Turkey. Okay, where's Andrew? So there. I rather like this one, this game actually. I think this location looks nice. Anyway, so that's all. There you are, how to edit your game. So how to be certain that you will get a decent sized village. Good luck, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the Let's Play where you'll see that I go just have a look and you'll see what happened to me when I tried to edit some save files, with some quite interesting results. See you later.